Ads are done. Welcome to Solo Thursday. Alright, today's Thursday. Is it Thursday? It's 11 a.m. right on the dot. And I'm starting a new series, Solo Thursday. Since I'm unemployed, figured I might as well do something with my time. So once a week, I'm going to play some board games by myself. And I ran a poll the other week asking people what their favorite board games are. And I've reached out to some publishers to get some of those games. So today I'm going to be playing some more regular games that I know, but in the future there will be some new exciting titles that some of you may have voted that I'll be playing. So I'm excited to try some of those games, yeah. But today we're playing Welcome to. I love this game. Super fun. I played it solo once. I actually played this game. I went looking for the video, couldn't find it, but I actually played this. I think this was the first game that I streamed. The video's gone, but I'm pretty sure it was Welcome to. Which is kind of like a full circle, you know? Full circle, come back, doing it again. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on today. Alright, I'm going to be playing games. The ads are done here. I got my pre-roll ads done. Make sure that all my audio is good. That looks okay. Yeah, you know, I'm not much of a chatter. But I guess, you know, with this new segment, I'll talk a bit for a few minutes. While people join and stuff. But this morning I went for a nice bike ride, little 10-kilometer bike ride. It was wet, it was rainy and windy, so it wasn't the finest ride, but hey, I went out there, got it done, and here I am. I'm actually a little hungry. I didn't eat yet, but I'm gonna eat lunch after. What else? What else is new? We got streams next week. I got a bunch of streams next week. I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So next week is going to be busy. Got a couple sponsored streams, I think. At least one. Looking forward to that. It's going to be on Tabletop Simulator, which is not something that I often stream, but I'll be testing on Sunday to make sure that everything works properly. Because, you know, technology doesn't work when you want it to, but yeah, you know, I'm ready to play some games. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna switch to the solo camera here. I'm zoomed in, as you can see. I gotta play a little further, but I wanted to do it because, like, the flip or roll and writes, whatever, anything that you have to write, I find is tough if I'm not zoomed in. So I zoomed in here. And like I said, today we're playing Welcome to. Okay? If you've never played this game, this is a fun flip and write game where you're trying to build your neighborhood, make the most points. Yeah, you're going to be flipping cards. The solo version is a little different. But you'll be flipping cards, writing numbers. They need to be in ascending order from left to right. So if you put a 5 as the start here, you know, you can only go plus, you know, moving up towards the right. So you're trying to be a little strategic with where you want to place your numbers, because if you cannot put a number down, then you got to cross off the minus points here, and 3 of those and the game's done. So you want to be strategic. You want to make sure you're putting the numbers in a good spot where if you get either another same number, you know, you got another spot in one of your other rows. Yeah, and then while you're doing that, I guess I can show, I'll zoom in here. There's going to be different, you know, there's the park, you got the swimming pools, you got the caution signs, the economy, and the biz. So these are the icons on the back of the cards. There's also fences that get you points, and you'll just be filling everything up, trying to maximize the amount of points that you're getting. All right, in this game, though, for solo, usually you flip cards, and then you get to choose the number and then whatever action is on the top. For solo, you just take 3 cards. You pick one of the numbers and one of the actions. That's what's different here. So I haven't picked my objectives yet just because I wanted to do it while we were live. So I'm just going to shuffle. We're going to pick that. I'll do the same thing here. And one more. I'll look at these. I'm not entirely sure. Like this one is just having four, you know, a group of 4 homes. 2 group of 4 homes. I think it's got to be the first and second row. I'm going to double check. City plans. Okay. So this one is build all the pools and all the parks in the 3rd row, which is the bottom one. This is have a fenced, all fenced areas, right? So the first row would need 1, then 2, and then 6. And oh, is it? I don't know actually. One sec. Because the rows is the required street. I don't think so. Yeah, so these 2 are just have it. The required street ones have, I'll pull one up so you can see. Maybe. Well, it's like this one. It would have an icon saying it needs to be on the 3rd one. Alright, so it would look like this thing here, which these don't have. Alright. So those are my objectives. I've already shuffled the deck. There's a solo card in the bottom half somewhere. When that comes out, these get flipped. I no longer have access to them. All right, so you're kind of wanting to prioritize some of these before that card comes out. But that's the game, right? So I'm going to jump into it. At this point, these are my 3 objectives. I'm going to be trying to fill up my rows with the cards that I get. Once the deck runs out, the game is over for solo. Right? Yeah, the game ends when the stack of cards is empty. Or one of the 3 end conditions is basic. So if you can't place 3, you're dead. But yeah, that's the game. Any questions? Anybody got any questions? If you're just joining us, we're playing Welcome to Solo. Welcome to Solo Thursday. This is a brand new series that I've launched. Like I said, I've reached out. I put up a poll. A bunch of people answered with their favorite solo games. I reached out to publishers. A few of those games are on the way, and I'm excited to try them. For today, though, Welcome to is actually the first game that I streamed. It was also solo. So yeah, fantastic. But we're getting into it. So in this game, I'm going to pick 3 cards. All right. Usually you flip them for everyone to see, but solo's a little different. So on these cards, I have 3 numbers. Each card has a little action. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a number and an action, and that'll be my turn. All right. So I'm going to try to probably focus for the parks and pools, and this one here. I'm going to try to do that before the solo card comes out. All right, so that's why I'm going to pick 15 here, a 15 park. All right, so I'm going to go put a number 15 here right at the end, because I believe that's the highest card, unless you use the other action, the construction action. And I'm going to cross off one of the parks here. Hopefully you can see that. So I put the 15. I cross off a park. All right. That was my first turn. All right. That's the game. So I'm going to keep going. I get 3 cards. Okay. 3 cards. And I pick a number. I pick an action. So like I said, I'm going to try to fill the bottom one strategically. But look, I got a 14 pool. I just put a 15 park. Like, that's, to me, that's perfect, right? So I circle you. I took those 2. Discard, all right? So as you can see, 14, and then I cross off a pool. I like to circle the pool too, because that's what I do, all right? That's what I do. We're going to keep going here, all right? So pick another 3 cards. And what do we got? We got pools and parks. That's what I want. But now, I got kind of numbers all over the place. So Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the 13 park. I'm just going to go backwards here and do my best. Just do my best to fill this up in time. It might not be the best move, but who knows? Who knows? All right. What do we got here? What do we got? We got 1, 2, and 3. So these are new icons. So there's fences, and then I'm gonna get the proper terminology here. It's temp agency. Okay. So the fence. That's how you'd be able. You would need. If you're trying to close off homes in the middle, you would need 2 fences, but the edge counts as a fence already built. Between 2 homes, and it has to be between 2 houses as well. So you can't just put up a fence beside 1 house. Could you? Actually, I think you can. Allows the player to earn points. Full housing estate. It's already present on both sides. Can be created of a new fence. I guess you can. Yeah, I guess you can, right? Oh, can you put it? But well, hold on here. 5 in the 3rd house. In order to start a size 3, built a fence between the 1st and the 2nd. Okay, yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Put a fence between the house. This one lets you go either -2, -1, 0, +1, +2. So you can manipulate the number. If you want to go up to like 17 instead, you can do that. But these aren't very helpful for me right now. So I think I'm going to take... I'll take the 13 with the temp agency and make it a 15. And I'll pop it up here. All right? Right up there. Right up there. All right, so 3 new cards are coming in. Look, we got a park. You know I need my parks. We got a 10 and a park. Can I make it work? I think I can, all right? I think I can. I'm going to put the 10. I'm going to put the 10 here right after the pool. All right, I'm going to mark my park, and I'm on my way to getting this one complete, hopefully. All right. Oh, we got a park, we got a pool, and can I put a 6 somewhere? So here's the problem, all right? So I only have 11s and 6s. Obviously, that bottom row, you know, if I put a 6 right here, it'd be very tough to get every number, but I don't need to get every number there. But it'd be very tough, all right? Very, very difficult. So I'm not going to do that, but I could do like an 11 park, right? I could do an 11 park right beside the 10. All right, and then I only need 1 more in this row, which is my requirement, to get half of my objective complete. All right. Let's see here. We got parks, we got pools, we got it all. We got it. Do I want to put a 7 here? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like I could put a 7 here. 7 pool. I'm doing it. I'm putting a 7 pool here. Kind of putting all my eggs in one basket, but that's okay. That's quite all right, you know. What do we got here? 8, 8, and 10. We got 2 parks, but see now I have no room on the bottom row for an 8 or a 10, so I can't put these cards there. But I got plenty of room up here, so we'll do 13, 12, 11, 10, 14, 13. Maybe I'll do a 10. A 10 park. Ugh. 6, 7. Maybe I'll put a 10 park right in the middle here. Alright. I don't know, it's not looking good already. I feel like the solo card's coming out. Alright, what do we got here? We got a 1 pool. If I put a 1 there, I'm almost done my objective. So I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to put the 1 pool down here. Alright, I can still put a 0 if I get, you know, a temp agency and put it here. I can still do that. But that's what we're aiming for here. Okay. All right. So, I don't know what to do with these. What I do need, though, eventually, is either 2 4s or a 6 2 1. But I can't put it between a house, right? It's a fence between two houses from the same street and any street. When fully constructed, will the player to earn points? See, I don't know if I can put a fence just there because it is between two houses, but it's not a a constructed house. But the way it's written and the way that the image is shown, like they put a fence right between there. So like I think it's okay. I think it's okay. All right, I'm doing it. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put a. I'm gonna put a 5 here and a fence here, and this gives me a 6. So I'm on my way to having the second objective completed. All right, we got a park. Come on, what do we got? Here we go. Okay, I got a 2 and a park. I'm doing it. 2 park. Obviously. Okay, so I've completed number 2 for 10 points. I will put my 10 points. I flip this. It is now approved. Okay, because I got all the pools and all the parks in the last row. I did it. I did it. Okay, 5 9 10 and a pool. 9 pool. I think I'm going to go 9 pool here. Do I want a 9 pool or do I want to do this? I want to try to get the third objective. I don't know if I'm going to get it on time. I don't have anything that's really like that great. So I might just do my 9 pool here. I'm going to go 9 pool. 9 pool. Not Deadpool, but 9 pool. What do we got? 11 5 8 and what do we want here? What do we want here? Might as well get some parks. Like I gotta get a couple of the economy here, but I don't have enough fences, so I don't know where I'm gonna be focusing yet. So I'm gonna do what I do best, and I'll do an 8 park. 8 park is what I'm gonna do. We got another park here. What do we got? 11 8 9. Can I do a... No, I can't do a park there. I can do an 8 park if I want. I can do an 8 park. But do I want it? Yeah, okay. 8 park. I think I'm in trouble here, though. I think I'm in trouble. Okay. Oh, we got a 13. We got a 12. Can I put that in here? I can. I'll put the 13. 11, 12. I'll put the 13 in the second row with a park. 13 park. All right. Oh, we got a pool here. We got a pool. 11 4. I'm just going to keep going for the pools. You know what? I'm going to go 4. No, I can't do that. I'm cheating. I will go, sorry. Cross that off. I will go 11 right here. 11 pool. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No solo card yet. But what do we want here? What do I want to do? I need a 2. I need a fence. 14. I'll go 14 fence. Okay. I'll go 14. And you can put the fence on any of the rows that you want. Alright, so I'll put it between the 10 and 11 here. And try to block that off for some homes, if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to do it on time or not. We got more fences. We got some biz. We got some 7s. What do we want? So I'm going to go 7 fence. I'm going to go 7. I'm going to fence these 2 off here. 7 fence. What's that? Yo, Max, what's up? Welcome to the stream, bud. He sends me a picture of me looking up. That's hilarious. You cracked me up, bro. We're playing Welcome to, if you're just joining us. This is a flip and ride. I actually have a lot of fun playing this one. But now I'm highly distracted. Thanks, you jerk. Okay. 8 points. I round up, bro. You gotta round up, man. Okay. Alright, I'm continuing. Okay, so I don't have a fence. The solo card is there. I gotta double check if it's when you get it or not. I think I'm not gonna have it on time here. So I got nowhere to put this pool. I got room for a pool here. I got a 4. Look, I'm gonna put the 4 here this time. Actually, 4 pool. Okay, 4 pool. I'll double check the rules. I'm pretty sure. It says when the solo card is picked, all the plans are considered as approved. So what does that mean, picked? Does that mean I only get 2 cards? Anyways, everything is done. Alright, so I got 1 objective. I'm going to throw that away. It's picked, and then I'm going to keep going here. So the game's coming to an end here real soon. So I better kick it up here. So I got a 1 park. 1 park? Is that okay? 1 park. We'll do it. First row, 1 park. I can still get points from closing stuff off from fenced areas with the economy down here. But I haven't gotten much done there. So I'm in trouble. We got a 5 park. We're going to go 5 park, second row. That's the last one that we needed. No, I can't do it. I did it again. I did it again. Like something just fell? Like, you heard that too, Lola? I'm like, something fell in there. Sorry, 5 park. I can't do it. I gotta do a 1. I don't want to waste my pool, though. 1. I gotta do the 1 instead. I gotta do the 1 or the 10. Either way. Either way, I'm losing a pool. So I'm gonna go 1 park instead. Gonna keep going. There's my pool. 9, 15. 9, 15, 7. So I can only put the 7 down. Okay? Because I have 7s. I got... Oh, I can 15 here. But then I'd have 15 left. How many closed areas do I have? 1, 2... Okay, we'll go 15, and then I'll make my sections of 2 a little stronger. Okay, so what this does is you get to mark off any one of those, and whatever fenced off areas you have, it just counts as now 3 instead of 2 points. So now I'm going to try to make a couple 2s before the game ends. There's 1 park left. So I'm going to go park. We'll go 5 park. Yeah? Yeah, why not? 5 park, sure. Right here. Finish it at the top as well. We will go. We got fences. We got parks. I don't need parks anymore. So now we're going to go and fence off a little 2 area, I think, right? That's what we're doing. I'm going to put a 3 on the first row. And I'll just block this off. Because I want to get some points now. I'm going to try to get some points. So 8, 9. So 8, 9. I cannot place anywhere. I can drop an 11 here and waste my pool. But I really wanted that icon. I really wanted that. And like these actions are optional. You don't need to do it. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna. What am I gonna do? Like, I could just mark it off and hope that there's something better there. I'm just gonna mark it. I'm just not gonna play. I'll mark it. Mark it as if not playable. And now we have the temp agencies with the parks. Look, it's garbage. I'll put a 3 and mark one of these off. These are my last 3 cards. No fence. So we got a 10, 7, 10. I got an economy, though. Can I put that anywhere with a 7? Yes, my 7 fits right here. Fences of 2. Fences of 2 is what we want. Okay, that's welcome to. All right. That is welcome to. That is the solo version. And now we just count points. I'm just going to count points. He earned 7 points if he hired at least 6. I did not hire at least 6, so I got nothing there. So, yeah. I'm going to count my points. We'll see what we got here. End of the game. For the pools, the parks, the plans, the temps, the biz. Yeah, I just feel like I didn't do that good. Well, I guess I got all the parks here. So I got 10, 14, 18. All right, so that is 24. 24, 32, 42, just in the parks. All right, 21 in pools. I got 0 in temp agencies. I have 2 fences of 2, which gives me 8. Then I got 1 for 6, which gives me 6. So that's all for fenced areas, which is not that great. I got no biz. I got none of that. All right, so 52, 53, 73, 81, 87. That's okay, I guess. That's an okay score. All right. You know, I like to at least break triple digits. What I could have done a little better is get some more fenced areas, but I was too focused on getting the pools and the parks for the third row. So it did give me 10 points, but was it worth it? Was it worth it for those 10? I don't know. I don't think so. All right. But that is Welcome To. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed watching Welcome To. I enjoyed playing Welcome To. I don't know if I like the solo or just playing with people more. I think it's cool for the solo version that you're picking up 3 cards and you pick 2 of them, right? I think that's cool because usually it's you have 3 numbers, you know, and then you have like 3 stacks up here. So then you get the number and whatever's on top. So, you know, it's a little different. It works. I like it. You know, this one's been played many times, and it will remain in the collection for a long time. So that's Welcome to. Next, we have one of my all-time favorites. All right. Another, X and right. This one is a roll and right. Okay. Roll and right. We got Twice as Clever. Dopelt, so clever. And when I say we really play a lot of this game. I only have 5 papers left in my thing. So it's slim pickings. All right, and I'm using one of these with you, all of you today. All right. My wife might not be happy. I think we're just gonna buy another one at this point. This is a game that we truly enjoy. I've never actually played solo. I've never played solo Dopelt, but that's okay. I read the rules, and I figured it out. But I will go through them with you real quick. All right, I'm gonna go through them. So essentially, if you've never played Twice as Clever, or any of the clever games, you're rolling dice. You have 6 dice. You're rolling it. Okay, and then you pick one. But when you pick one, okay, let's say the white is a wild. Let's say I was gonna take the 6. Well, anything that's lower than a 6 would go on a silver platter, which means you can't use it unless you use one of your special actions. So you're trying to be strategic with which dice you're going to pick, right? Because you don't want to pick a 6 right off the bat, because then you're going to lose all your dice, and then you won't be able to roll anymore. So, you'd probably want to take a 2 to start, you'd put there, and then you'd fill out a 2. I'm just going to put a little up here. Then you'd fill out the 2 at the bottom on the pink here. You'd put a 2, right? So the pink is just numbers that have to go. It's just numbers. You put pinks, you put numbers. Then there's some special requirements. If the number's higher than +2, you get that bonus. And I'm just going to go through everything now, right? So the green is either it's always a multiplier. So it's the first box minus the second box. So you're always trying to put the highest number in the first box, the lowest number in the second box, and then you get a score based off that. The blue combines white and blue dice. So you combine the number, and then you put it, and you try to keep it high, because let's say I put a 10, well, it's got to be 10 or lower for the rest of the numbers. So if you start with a 7, you're limiting yourself as to which numbers you can put there in the future. Yellow's pretty cool. So yellow, you have to first circle, and then if you circle enough stuff, you get the bonuses. But then if you then get the same number, you can cross it off. And then depending how many crossed off numbers you have, you get big points at the end of the game. Then you have gray, which is just columns and rows, depending on the number that you use. And then if you take a gray, so if I was to take this gray, and I put these 4 dice in the platter, so I put the blue, yellow, and pink in the platter, I would get a 5 gray, and then a 3 blue, or a 5 of my choice, a 3 blue, a 2 yellow, and a 2 pink in the gray section. So that's the game. You're rolling, you're trying to, optimize where you're putting your dice, and then you have bonuses where you can re-roll. You can put a dice back from the platter to your active dice, and a +1, which lets you use the same dice. Is it at the end? Is it once everything's been rolled? At the end of a round. So once everything's been rolled, you've selected your 3 dice. The dice are in the platter. You can do a +1 on as many as you have, but they have to be different dice. So let's say you really needed another 6 wild, and it was on the platter. You could do +1 and put it wherever you want. Those are the actions. That's how you play. All right. Questions? What? No questions? Get out of here. I got questions. All right. I never played solo. So the rules are the same. It lasts 6 rounds, but The player starts as an active player, then takes the role of the passive player. So I take my turn as normal. Then I play as like a ghost, you know, or a fake player, automa, whatever you want to call it. I roll all 6 at once. And then the 3 lowest go in the platter. And then I get to pick one from the platter. Because usually when you're playing with multiple players, they roll, and whatever's left at the end of the round, you get to pick one of those to put it on your paper, on your sheet. So yeah, for this one, it's going to be the 3 lowest. If there's a tie, it's the one that's closer to the platter. Okay, cool. That's twice as clever. Dopelt, so clever. So clever. Take a picture of this one, Max. Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna put the platter over here. We're gonna do this like that. Look at that, still zoomed in, perfect. So I'm gonna roll. You roll all 6. Here's what I got. The white is wild, like I said. So I would want to pick one of these 2s, or maybe a 3. A 3 wouldn't be bad because you get everything else, but I'm going to pick one of these 2s. So I either want the wild or I want the yellow, right? I don't think the wild really gives me anything right now, but I will just go take the yellow, the 2 yellow, and I will circle. Do I want gray? Or I'll circle the 2 yellow here, okay? So because there's nothing lower than the 2, nothing goes in the platter, and then I roll again. So I got a 1, a 2, I got 3s. Okay, so that's okay. That's an okay roll. I might actually take the gray, okay? Because if I take this gray, these 2 I also get as grays, all right? So I'll take that. I'll do the 3. I'll do the 3 as a yellow. I do the 3 as a yellow because there's not very often I'm going to throw a yellow dice away. All right? Even though you got to focus on everything. Like yellow, I try to at least get a few crossed numbers so you get some points. But now I get the 2 green. I mark off the 2 green and the 1 pink. And then I will roll the last 2. Oh, and that was a 6, 5. So look at that, okay? That's 11. That's pretty good to put in the blue, okay? Because then I can, I can get a 10 later or whatever. I might do that, all right? Or I could put it as a pink, and that's just straight 6 points. But I'm going to go 11, okay? Because I don't often do the blue. And I'll play around with it this time, all right? So I put the wild there so that next, the other players wouldn't get anything that great. But, that's a good combo. So... Oh, I also get a reroll. It's round 1. Sorry, round 1, reroll. So that's my turn. That was the first turn. So now it says I become the passive player. I roll. And the 3 lowest. So the 2 ones. And then it says the one closer to the platter. I want to say plater because it's a plate, but the silver platter. The one closest is the one that goes, all right? So because that was a passive roll, now I get to pick one of these, because if we were playing with other players, at the end of their round, we would get access to one of those dice. I can get a 1 of whatever I want, or a 4 green, which isn't too bad. Well, bro, just write in the chat. I can see it in the chat. Max? I might take the 4 or the 1. You know what? I'm going to take the 1 as a yellow because, like I said, I like the yellow. This gives me another reroll because I know it's still pretty close there. I've circled 2 in a row here, and then it gives me, it unlocks the reroll. And that's the thing about this game is the combos you can pull off. They are out of this world. Just out of this world, all right? Now we're going to round 2. Round 2, I get a +1, all right? I can use that, not when you're the passive player, but I can use it. at the end of the round. Here we go. 2 wild. That's pretty good. What are we going to do with that 2, though? What are we going to do with the 2 wild? See, the problem now is that if I put the 2, I won't really be putting anything in blue. Because, like, 8 would be the lowest. So, it's okay, though. I'm gonna take the 2 wild. I'm going to do a yellow. I unlock the put back. Alright, I'm going to get the proper terminology here. It is the return action. I call it the put back. Alright, you can put it back in your active dice. So that's what we did. We took the 2. Next is going to be... Ew. You know what? I'm going to reroll. Okay, I don't like what I got here. So I'm going to reroll that because that was not good. 2 gray. Look at that. Bunch of 4s. That's better. We'll take that. So I kind of want to take this green, get that started. But I don't know. That yellow's looking pretty good. I'm gonna take the 4 as a pink. Okay. So I put the 4, I lose the 2 gray. And this is the last roll. See, it's like, it's a sign, the 4 yellow. Okay, I'll do 4 yellow. 4 yellow. Oops. So at this point, if I wanted to, that was a 2, I think. If I wanted to, I could use a +1. But there's nothing that great that I would want to use, right? So now I become the passive player. I roll the 3 lowest. Go on the plate. All right, the silver plate, the silver platter, the platypus. So now I get to pick one of those, right? I'm just gonna make sure, right? Yeah. I get one of those now. So what do I want? What do I want? I feel like the 4 green keeps coming out, so I'm just going to take the 4 green. And so it's 4 times 2, which is 8. We'll do the 8, and that'll be that. So now we're going to go to round 3. I get a put back, little return action for free. And now we're going for the big rolls. Big rolls. Look at that. 6, 6, 6, 5, 4, 1. I'm like, it's the AC popping in. I'm gonna take the 4. I'm gonna take the 4. Oh, that was a 4. We all saw it. I'm gonna take a 4. The 1's gotta go. I'm gonna take it as a blue. Okay? That might shock you. But I take it as a blue, a 10 blue. I get a return action for that. So I get another put back. So if I wanted to, I could put that back. But I don't need the grade that bad. Okay, I don't need it that bad. But look at that. We got 3s and 5s here. So I could take the 5, make it a 9. I'd get a bonus yellow, but then I'd lose all my dice. So I won't do that. But I will take the 3 yellow. Okay, so I take the 3 yellow. You guys can see this, right? I take the 3 yellow. And this now unlocks another yellow because I unlocked the bonus. And I'm going to put it... Where do I want to put it? The blue? I want the +1. So I'm going to start building towards that. I'll circle the 5 with my free bonus there. Okay? I don't need to put anything away. Oh, I almost lost it. Almost lost it. It's a 4 blue. We got 2 4s and 4s. I might just take this green. Take the green, it gives me 4 points. I take the pink, it gives me 4 points, right? But then this gets me more bonuses. So it's like, I don't know, right? I think I'm just going to take... I'm going to take the... I'm going to take the 2 2 times 2 is 4, so that gives me 4 points and a reroll. That's what I'm doing, okay? Once again, I don't feel the need to use my +1 yet. So I'm going to become the passive player. I'm going to roll. And the 3 lowest, which is 2, 2, and I'm going to say the gray is closer. That's what I get access to. That's okay. That's okay. It's not the best. I'm going to take the 2 as a yellow, but I'm going to cross off a 2. Okay, which is going to give me some points now. I'm going to get started. I'm going to get some points. Now, round 4. You get to do any action you want, all right? It's a... you choose a color for the black, all right? You choose any color you want. You can do whatever you want. I think I'm going to use it as a green here. A 6, so I'm going to put a big old 12 right there in the green. That's my free action. And we're going to go rolling. You know I don't like to give away the ones, right? But I got some returns. I could put some back. Like, do I want to try that? I could take the 6 gray, right? If I take the 6 gray, then I get access to all these dice as well. But they don't really do a whole lot yet. What are we, round 4? Okay, I'm going to try that. I'm going to take the 6 gray, okay? I'll take it as a yellow. Then I get a 1 yellow. Then I get a 2 of my choice, which I will do as a yellow, and a 5 pink. Okay, so I lose all of these. I'm going to put at least 2 back. So I'm going to cross that. I'm going to put the wild in a yellow, and we're going to go for it. Okay, we got a 1. I really wanted that 1 as a green. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the 1 as a green. So that's 1 times 1. That's a 1. That's 11 points. And we get a free blue. Put a 10. Gives me a free yellow. Get out of town. Look at that. Where do I want to put it? I know I wanted the +1. But I got a green here. I could like, ooh, I'm gonna put it on the 5 here, which unlocks a green. I'm gonna use it as a 6. 6 times 3, 18. And that unlocks a little return, little reverse action for you there. Okay. That was great. So as you start unlocking more, you get all these cool, crazy bonuses, and that's where it becomes wonderful. So this is going to be my last roll. I'm hoping for a 1 green. Oh, 1 green. Let's go. Do I want it? Oh, I do want it. It's because I could use a +1 here. After. What's giving me my +1? It's there? Do I want to waste the +1? You know what I mean? No. Am I still round 4? I am still round 4. I'm not gonna waste the +1. I'm gonna take the 1 green. That's what I asked for. That's what I got. It'd be you know. So I got 15 points for that. We put this here. I won't waste the +1. So now I'm the passive player. Oh. Well, I guess it was this one. It's closer. 1 and 2s. 1s and 2s. Can I put this 2 anywhere? 2 blue, 1 gray. I could put it here, there. I will take the 2 as a yellow. I will cross this off. Now we're going to round 5. No more bonuses now. So there's no more bonuses, okay? No more bonuses, round 5. And then we have the 6 green. I'm like, can I get a 6 green? But if I take it, I lose everything. I don't have enough putbacks. So I ain't doing it. Not today. Not today. And you know what? I'm gonna re-roll. I think I'm just gonna re-roll. So I don't have any spots in yellow to put the 2s, and a 2 wild is just a little weak for me. It's just a little too weak. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4s, and 5s. Ugh. I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, I could just do that. Put them all. Do I need all of them? I do. I have 2 back. I'm gonna do something crazy here. I don't know if it's worth it though. Is it worth it? Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the 5 gray. Okay. I'm gonna take the 5 gray as a yellow. Then I'm gonna take the 4 yellow. So that completes a row. That's 22 points. Then I'm gonna take the 2 pink. There's a 1 blue in here. A 3 green. And I get to take the 4s whatever I want. I'll take it as a pink. Okay, all of these go on the silver platter. Obviously, I'm going to put some back, so I'm going to put 2 back. Putting 2 back, I'm going to take the wild and the yellow. Those are my favorites. Hey, what's up, Time Roller? Welcome. Playing some Twice as Clever. Dopelt, so clever. Look at that. A 5. I got a 6. What more could I ask for? I need to start locking in some more yellow points. So I'm going to take the 5 as a yellow. I'm going to cross it off so I get more points. And then we're going to hope. Oh, we got another 5. So we're just going to cross off that as a yellow as well. Do I want to use a +1 for anything? I'm going to use the +1 on the green as a 5. So that's 5 times 3, which is 15. I get a little fox. And the fox gets you points based off your lowest color. Right now, that'd be pink with 4. Okay? So now, you never played any of the clevers. Wow. And I was just saying, I'm the passive. I'm going to do my passive player before I go into what I was going to say. All right? So 3, 2, and the 4 here. So like this, I love the clevers. All right? I love it. I have to take it as a... I'm going to take the gray here. Round 6. All right, so before I start, like we've played this game so much. I was showing my pad here. I think I have 5 pieces of paper. 5 left. I don't often bring games on trips. When we went to Vegas, we brought this. We ended up playing as well. Like, it's just one of those games. My wife, like, loves it, so we play it when we can, but... This is probably one of my most played games ever. You know, I don't know how many papers come with it, but like, yeah, we've played this game quite a few times. All right, last round, round 6. I need some pinks if I want to make any use of this fox. Some blues. I need more yellows, so I don't know. I need some +1s too. I didn't get many +1s, man. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the 3 as a green. So 3 times 2 is 6. So that still gives me 9 points and a free gray. I'm gonna finish my pink with the free gray. Then we're gonna go next. A 4 yellow. Do I take it to get like bonuses? 4 yellow. 2 blues, too weak. I need a +1 though. I really need a +1. Why am I not getting any +1s? I need a 1 green. I'm not getting that. Okay, I'm going to take the 4 yellow. I'm going to mark this off. I lose the 2. There's a digital game, right? I don't know if Twice is clever, but I know that like what is it, Gong Shan? Like there was a digital app that was created, but I'm sure I can find these online and print them or even laminate them. But the game's so good, it's like, I don't mind. It's like 20 bucks, right? Like, I don't mind dropping another 20 on it. Okay, this is it. This is it here. We got a 2, a 5, and a 6. 2, 5, 6, okay? If I take the 6, I can put some stuff here. I don't need the pink. What I really, really want is a +1. And I can get a +1 if I put it in the green. I can get a +1. That's it. But then I'm wasting. I don't get anything there. What am I going to do this +1 on? You know, what am I going to... I'm not going to get anything that crazy. So maybe I just pop the 5 here. Get 5 points. You know what? I got to reroll. Let's do it. The 1. Did I want the 1? I can use the 1 as a yellow. I get a +1 here. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the +1 as a gray. It's going to get... Sorry, the 1 is a gray. I'm going to use it as a green. I unlock that +1 now. Okay? It's the end of the round. I will now use that +1 as a yellow. 1 yellow to mark this off there. I could have used it as a green, okay, to then do the yellow, but it just doesn't give me any additional points at that point. It doesn't give me anything extra, so there's no point in just wasting, right? So now I'm going to score my points, all right? So for the gray area, you get 22 points for each row completed. So I got 2 completed, that's 44. 44 plus 7 is 51, plus 2, 53. Okay? So we got a 53 here for gray. Yellow. What do we got for yellow? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 marked off yellows. That's 75 points, all right? That's big. Big points. Well, that's kind of where it ends. We got blue. We got 6 for blue. Green, I got 4 plus 11, 15, 30. That's a 9, 39. That's not bad for green. Pink was just a 4. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, and I got 1 fox. 1 fox. It's the lowest one, so it would be my pink. So another 4. Oops, sorry, right here. What does that give me here? I gotta mark my other game, too. I gotta mark my game. I forgot to. 53 plus 75 plus 6 plus 39 plus 8. That's 181. 181, all right? So you take your score. You take it, and you're like, how clever am I? You know? Am I twice as clever? Half as clever? 181, all right, 181. I should be happy, okay? It says you should be happy. I am pretty happy. 181's not too bad, okay? It could have been half as clever, but it wasn't. Okay, that's games. Those are games. Okay, do we do another one? You guys, I got ads popping off in a minute. My wife's not home yet. It's noon. I feel like I should play another. Is on brettspiel.d. What is Brett Spielwelt? What is that? I gotta look it up now. Do I want to play? What is Brett's? Oh, okay. So is that like BGA for? Oh, it's a German online gaming site. Cool. The German BGA. I don't know what I want to do. I want to do another one. I don't know if I have. Can you play solo? You can't play solo. You can play spot solo. I just played yesterday. I'm not sure. I think I might just call it. It's like the original board site way back in the 80s. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I want to stream for about an hour, you know. Play 2 games. It's decent. it's the first stream of it, you know. I don't know. Maybe we'll do one more. I just don't know what to play, man. Like, I look at all these games and I'm like, which one do I want to play solo? But that being said, like I said at the start of the stream, I reached out, I did a poll, a bunch of people provided me with their favorite solo games. I've reached out to some publishers and they're sending me some cool solo games. So this is the first Solo Thursday, so obviously rocky, well, I wouldn't say rocky start. Like I said, welcome to, this was the first game I streamed. So it was cool, you know, it was cool to do a full circle, come back. I don't know how long I've been streaming for now. It's been over a year. But it was cool. Obviously, a lot has changed since I've streamed this. There was just a plain white wall in the back. Like, yeah, huge improvements. But I think for today, I'm going to call it. It's been a good hour. We played 2 games. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm going to get some good solo games in. There's probably going to be some longer games in the future for sure. Some of the games, you know, an hour at least. But no, I'm happy. I played 2 great classic games that I enjoy. I guess I could switch to solo face cam. Look at that. I'm solo face cam. I was looking at it. I'm like, Cascadia. I'm like, I do love Cascadia. It's like, it's literally right in front of me here. Maybe I'll add it to the list. I think for today, though, I'm happy with that. I am starving, though. I am hungry. It's noon. I got to make sure to eat next time before. But yeah. No, that's Solo Thursday. Super happy. I think we even popped in on BGG Live, which is fantastic. Okay, I'm pretty sure. It would only make sense there. Yeah, there you go. So, Solo Thursday, you know, all month, next month, we're doing it. Okay, so 11 a.m. start time. We got streams on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday next week. Watch out. But that's going to be it for today. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. Time Roller, good chatting. That's going to be it, though. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day, everyone. Do we want to raid someone? I think I'm trying to get in the habit of raiding. So let's go and see if we got anyone we can raid real quick. Board games. I don't do daytime often. Yeah, I think it's around this time it's tough. It's all like French, you know, French streamers and stuff. So I guess we won't be doing it today. That'll be a nighttime thing that I'm going to stick to here. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. I had a blast. I hope you had a blast as well. I'll see you Monday.